Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder. Yes, the Senna Lotus Renault, as you can see right in front of me. We are going on with that one, and we've got a lot of little parts, so it will be a fiddly one this time, but let's see. And turn it to the belly cam and turn you up. So we've got these parts, as you can see on the top camera, these parts that we have all little parts to put together. And let's start with the tweezer, with that one there and that one, because this one is on this side, so it's the easiest to start with. In stage 63, you are going to put this one onto the engine right on the lower part of it. The first one is in. Let me see if I can show it to you. You see that bar there, that straight one? That's the one that I just put in. And we're going to the other side. We're going to put another one in. But this one is this shape and goes on this side. Let's see how that one goes. And from where to where that goes. And that is in as well. Let me try and show you. Right there, that silvery thing in an angle. So we're going to put it down again. And see what the next part is that we're putting in. It's easier than I thought. The one in an angle and two of those ones. And I am going to put a little bit of glue on that to keep them in. And that one has closed up as well. Now we've put that together. That one's on. And then the other end, this one is on. So this is what we have. More or less the same thing that we just did, but then from that one, I see what's going on. So we went from that point there through this silvery thing down there on an angle there, and we're going to put a screw in right there, and that screw is a CM screw, which is quite a small. So let's get out the PH00 screwdriver out, and you can see where I'm screwing this into. So that's in. Last thing we have is that part with the DP, which goes on that to somewhere there. So let's see where somewhere there is. All right, so we screw that in. Oh, sorry guys, it's hard to see, it's black on black. So we screw that in right there, and this goes in just straight towards the engine. As you can see right there, 64, 3 parts. We've got a part that we already have, so on this side, so we're probably going to put that on the other side, and those 2 parts. And we're going from that point to that point. I think you see that, don't you? No, you don't. From back here to this one sticking out, I think. Let's see. Yep. Let's do that on the top camera. So from this orange part here all the way to the back here. Let's get you. And we've got that thing again with a DP right there. Yeah, you can't see it. A bit of oil. That's on as well. And that's 64 done, so we're going to 65. Left and right, it's on it. So we're going for the left hand side first. As you can see right there, that's connected to that, and it's nothing in back here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. There we go, that one's on as well. As you can see right there. Right there. Now let's put that down again and see where we are going to put these two parts, because we're flying through it like this. We're not touching them. Wow, just the two parts. All right, let's start with the easy one. So there is a certain way to put that in together, but this is what you should have when you put those three parts together, and put two DPs in there, and this is what we should have. Now we're going to put these together. So we put that on that, and no, sorry, we put that ring over. We put those two together and then push it onto. There's a D-shaped pattern that you can put it onto. Is what you should have. We're doing this on the other side. And that is what happened. It connects there and there. And now we're going to put a screw from underneath, which is the DP, which is a favorite screw at the moment. That's all together, as you can see right there. All right. Tiny little parts. And that's the easiest way to put it on. I've not thought of that before, but best way to do if you have these U-shaped clips to do, very tiny little things, is just leave them on the sprue, push it on where it's supposed to go, and then cut it off. That's the best way to do it. I just found that out. And we're putting them on like so. All right. And we're putting that to the side, and we're doing a very fiddly thing. I'm going to leave that there for a second to dry. All right. We've connected that one in there, and that one to that point, and the one in the black underneath. All right. Let's have a look at these parts. Put that little thing on, bracket, and there's a keyhole pattern so that it stays in a certain place, and then we're putting a no parking in, and then that is what we should have. With a little bit of manhandling, and if you're pushing that in, you might as well want to loosen that a bit with that screw right there. It helps it get in easier. Then we've got this, and there's the only way that can go on. We're not supposed to put that on yet. 67 is done. We're going to 68. We lost a few cameras, but they have to cool down, so I'm going to turn them off and let them cool. So we've got these parts here, as you can see on the front and top camera. Might as well keep that there. Ups, ups. We're gonna put those two together, right? Putting those two together like so, and putting a DP in there. So we have that when we're done. All right, that's that. Then we're gonna put it on like so, and put 2 screws in here and there, and they are DPs still. Then we're putting that one right there, and we're staying with the screw that we already used in the DP, and then we're putting this one on it with a push to fit. And this is what we should have. Now let's see where and how we're going to put that on. And that's on there like so. And then we put a DM right through the middle here. And we are going to put a bit of oil on that tip. And that's it for this stage and this pack. We've been working quite a lot here. I should think that should be straight, but we'll find that out. We've been working in this area a lot and putting it all together. Well, that's it for today. Well, that's that for today's build. If you can see that right there, we've done quite a bit. Let me just get that a little bit closer for you. We've done quite a bit on the engine, and in the previous one we put everything together, and it has been quite a hassle to put certain things back together. But it's working, and it's looking really, really nice. Dying to find out what's next. Well, not dying to find out, but very interested what's coming next. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on. And join me then at that next time I do a little bit more on this, or maybe on a little bit of those there, or any others on my channel, because there are quite a few. R2D2 is coming as well, but that's in September, October somewhere that I will get the first one in. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.